Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jules. Today I have this fun dinosaur makeup look for you, and I did this through trial and error, and so I would love to show you how to get started. And I'm going to go ahead and start off with my clean face today. Before I put any of my makeup on, I'm going to grab my moisturizer. This one is very hydrating, and I'm just going to put it all over my face and neck. Make sure to put on a few pumps so that the makeup doesn't stick to your skin too much. After my moisturizer, I'm going to get my concealer, and I'm going to go ahead and hit my under eyes and the spots where I kind of want a little bit more highlight. If you're curious which products I'm using today, please go to the description box where you can find everything that I'm using listed in order. So after I put on my concealer, I'm going to take this darker shade of CC Cream, which is my summer shade, and I'm going to use this to contour, and I'm going to put it on the back of my hand first so I have a little bit more control of the product, and then I'll put it on my forehead too so that I can blend in all of the concealer and foundation with my beauty blender. So I'm going to bounce that all over the place, make sure that everything is blended in. And then after I blend, I'm going to go ahead and take my concealer again and then get the spots that I might have missed, and I even got my chin too so that I could highlight a little bit more. So now that's all blended. This is my loose powder that I'm going to use to set my face. I'm going through this pretty quickly, but just make sure that you hit every spot where makeup tends to slip. So that's under the eyes, on the chin. Then I'm going to take this powder that matches my contour shade and hit the areas where I want to chisel out my features a little bit more. So I go around my chin, on my cheekbones, and then I even hit my collarbones. When that's all done, I moisturize my lips so that I don't forget that step. This is my Too Faced Eye Primer, Shadow Insurance. I'm going to go ahead and put that all over my eyelids. Just make sure to rub it in pretty well. Then I'm going to take my Anastasia Prism palette, and I'm going to take this nice yellow shade in Sphere. I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to pat that down since it is a loose powder. I don't want to do major windshield wiping motions. And once I'm done patting down that color, I'm going to go ahead and go back in and wing it out. Now that that color is down, I can go ahead and go back to my palette and take Saturn, this nice rusty red color. I'm going to put that into my crease, just very lightly with this pencil shadow brush. And once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and take Sphere again and then put it on my lid so that the color pops even more and everything blends out nicely. Now I can use a little bit more of a windshield wiping motion. And I'm going to go back in and grab Eternal, this nice sparkly color next to Saturn. Tap off the excess and then put it in between Sphere and Saturn. Okay, and now we can finally blend everything out with a fluffy brush. Be careful with blending a little bit too much. Next, we have another palette. This is the Urban Decay Full Spectrum, and the color I just grabbed is called Gossip. It's this beautiful fuchsia color. And I'm going to hit the crease of my eyes with that color again. And you guessed it, we're going to blend everything out once more. Make sure that it's nice and soft. And after that, I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. And then I'm going to take my concealer again, and this concealer brush I got from Sephora. Just going to grab a little bit and then sharpen out my eyeshadow look. Yes, it looks a lot more winged now. Now we're going to go back into the Anastasia palette, and this color is called Dimension. And then this is the look thus far. I'm going to moisturize my lips again, but before you put that away, put some on the back of your hands, and now grab your fun dinosaur tattoos. I'm planning out where I want them to go. Just know that they're going to be reversed when you put it down. This step is super important. Take your lip balm and put it on the place where you want the tattoos to go down, and then place your tattoo on top. This is basically going to make sure that your tattoo can actually come off at the end of the day and that it doesn't stick to your face for like 5 days. So now I have this wet cloth and just putting on the temporary tattoo. Make sure that it's totally saturated with water. It might take you 30 seconds or even more, but make sure you hit all those corners. Then you can pull it off. Now you'll notice that the tail stuck a little bit. Just put it back down if this happens to you again and hit it with some more water. Don't pull it. Then there we go. Looking pretty good. Okay. We're just gonna keep on going with more of our tattoos. Remembering the steps, put the lip balm on first, and then grab your tattoo, position it, and then wait. Nice. Now I decided to put on 4 tattoos. Put your tattoos wherever you want them. Obviously this is a fun look and you can decide to do this intuitively. Another thing I want to mention is that you could also cut down the tattoos if you find that they're poking you in the eye like mine were. Those are all of our dinosaurs, and this is the look thus far. We're not done yet though, so go ahead and grab the Urban Decay palette again, or any palette you have. We're gonna grab this blue color, and now I'm basically matching the colors to the dinosaurs we have. So I'm putting this blue color like right on the outer wing, and then I'm gonna grab some purple which matches the dinosaur right below it, and I'm gonna put this right on top of the red color. And we're basically just like adding to the perimeter. I did the same thing with this green color. This one is Hatter for those of you following. Again, everything will be in the description box below. And then I use my arm to make sure I get all the excess color off so that I can transition and use the same brush. This color is Gossip again, and I'm just gonna put that on the inner corner. And then to make sure that the dimension actually shows, I'm gonna grab that purple color and hit right below. I'm gonna put a little bit more on both eyes, and you can kind of do this intuitively, but make sure to blend everything out. And try not to blend them together, just blend the perimeter so that it's nice and smooth. Awesome, now I'm going to smooth out the lip balm on my face so that it blends in a little bit more, and then don't worry, it's going to absorb. I'm just gonna hit my eyes with a tiny wing now. This is a drugstore eyeliner by Revlon. It's called Color Stay Skinny. This is not my favorite. My favorite is the NYX liquid liner with a brush. Let me know if you have a drugstore eyeliner that you really love. And then this is the look so far. Let's go ahead and hit the other eye. I'm trying to get as close to the lash line as possible. You know, do some touch-ups in the camera so you can see more closely what's going on. At this point, I decided to put my hair up so that more attention is drawn to my face and less from the other stuff going on with my head. So you could keep the look just as is, but for me personally, I wanted to add some lashes to this look. So I grabbed this dual lash gel and these Lodi Cosmetic eyelashes in Aphrodite, and I love these lashes so much. They're by a woman who lives in Las Vegas and is also Filipino. If you are interested in trying out this lash brand, I have a coupon code in the description box below. Yes, also this eyelash glue is not my favorite. It's very messy. I prefer the Duo Lash Gel with the brush, but for our purposes today, this is doing the trick. So I'm going to put those lashes on and then use my tweezers to adjust if possible. And you kind of want to do this quickly so that the glue doesn't set too much beforehand. Yeah, this eyelash glue is very messy. I would not recommend the squeeze bottle, but yes, I'm going to put that lash on my eye now. Just hit the corners. And there you go, guys. This is the full eye look. I'm loving it so far. Okay, final step. We're going to take some highlighter and put it in the areas around the tattoos. So don't put them directly on the temporary tattoos, but I'm highlighting my brow bone. I'm also highlighting my nose. I'm also highlighting my cheeks, and this is Urban Decay Naked Illuminated in Lit, and I love this color because it matches my skin tone exactly, and it just gives me a little bit of iridescence, and I find it to be so beautiful. And finally, this is the look. Okay, you're ready to go on Instagram and be an art hoe now, or go party in your backyard with your friends. But this is a super fun look. I'm getting festival vibes. Like this video if you like it and you found it fun. Hit subscribe if you aren't subscribed to my channel yet. And that's all for today, guys. See you next time.